Well, hey everybody. So we're back at the Rover Mini. Uh, the issue I was having on the last episode was we weren't getting spark. So a couple of things I had done. I changed. Can't see it here, but I put a new coil on. I figured it wasn't getting a strong spark. I had done a few tests, and the spark wasn't that great going to like a screwdriver and whatnot. I did not pull the plugs yet. I just know that I wasn't getting the spark. So I had pulled the cap and rotor, and the rotor in the inside was pretty worn. And let's see if I can show you. So the inside of the cap was very worn. It was pitted. Um, it was just not that great. So I did a little cleanup, put the rotor back on, and tried to get it started. Again, I was getting no spark. So then I figured, well, I'll clean up the rotor, put the rotor back on. Then I noticed, I'm like, this rotor just seems like it's short. I wanted to see how close, like, was it rubbing against the contacts? So when I put it in, there's about, oh God, it's probably about 3/8 of an inch gap between the contact here and the rotor blade. So when it was spinning, it wasn't anywhere near the electrodes, the contacts there. So I figured, well, cap is right. Cap fits on there right, everything. But the rotor is not the rotor for this Mini. Um, I don't know where it came from, and I know it didn't, there's no way it ran with this in there. So I picked up a new cap and rotor. This one's got nice contacts, nice and clean. Even the spring on the center contact from the coil wire has got a lot more spring to it. And this rotor is definitely longer. So if I put that in there about where it's going to go, it's got now a very small gap. I mean, it's almost close enough to touch. So obviously now the spark's going to jump through. Sorry about all the noise from traffic, but I live on a main street, so yeah. So now as that's turning around, it's going to jump. The spark's going to jump. So that coupled with the new coil, and we should be able to get this thing started. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together, um, and we'll just go from there. So I'll probably break this up into a couple of parts, only because I'm just using my iPhone instead of my other cameras. It's 80 it's 85 degrees out. It's only April 13th, and it's 85. It was 88 earlier today. So that's crazy. It's only supposed to be this hot for a few days, but I'd like to get this thing running today. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to upload this video. So there's a part 3. You guys can check out where I'm at now. And then I'll get the cap and rotor and all the wires back on the distributor and turn the camera back on, and we'll see if it starts. Okay.